Hey Pisces, welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. Hope you are doing fabulous, friends. Appreciate you being here and welcome to our new viewers and a big hug, hello, and thanks for our continuing support, subscribers and viewers. We're going to check in with your energies and have a look what's happening. Right now we are in the full moon energy. Taking me a moment to think about that, with a partial eclipse. So this is in Taurus, guys. So this is a lot about our relationships, being grounded, and just having a look at things on a deeper level. So let's connect in and see what is happening. I'm actually going to do my version of the Celtic cross and connect into that and see what we need to learn and how we can support your journey over the weekend and as we move through this energy. So let's take a peek and see what is going on. Overall, the energy, like, it's been a bit intense the last few days. I know I haven't done all the readings, and this one's also a bit late. I've been doing readings, guys, and just something's been feeling a bit off, and I haven't been able to quite put my hand on what feels off. Maybe I might release all the videos that I did and just have them, come out on the weekend anyway. But yeah, something has felt a little off, and sometimes it's like an uncomfortable feeling of not knowing something, which I feel is things that are hidden. And I feel whatever's been hidden is about to kind of show up and be released as part of this energy that's coming on through, especially with this partial eclipse. So let's see what Spirit shares with us. Okay, solitude, harmony, material and spiritual prosperity, fulfillment of wishes. So this is wonderful, Pisces, connecting into the initial energy. This is talking about taking a bit of time out, a bit of time for yourself, a little bit of, I think, gaining some understanding about whether this is you, about a connection, a dynamic of some kind or situation that you're in. It's like you're really trying to also plead in some way to spirit, to God, to your higher power of just like, please show me what I need to see. Please guide me in the way I need to be guided to do the right things, And sometimes the right things can be challenging when we believe we're doing the right things, but we're not getting the responses that we're expecting. And I feel like you're trying to potentially navigate this right now, Pisces, because with the harmony energy, this is about the lover's energy. This one is more so the energy of coming together, coming in balance, nurturing each other. And this is quite a beautiful, intense, connected energy. And I really like that. The material and spiritual prosperity is about the successes that come with being seen, with being heard, with being felt. And I feel perhaps that's really starting to pick off and things are starting to get more connected and grounded. And then we're moving on to fulfillment or wishes. So when I see this even more so, this is about getting to that place that feels good, moving towards that place of I am on the right path. I can see it. I can feel it. I'm touching it. And it's also too as part of your energy, not just something that's tangible, but this is part of your energy and how you're moving forward in life. So if you're taking that approach, naturally things are going to see and feel like that as well. So I can see something happening here. I don't know for some of you if it's not just related to a connection or relationship of some kind. I'm also seeing a potential here for some of you really moving forward regarding some form of goal that you want to achieve. And I feel like you're finally also getting that support. If you haven't been supported so much or you've kind of been doing it alone, I feel like you're finally getting the support that you need to move forward in terms of your goals and actually start making progress and get rewarded through that. But this is quite an expansive, internal, soulful experience for you, Pisces. And this is just meeting you on a deeper level. And that would make sense right now with that this full moon energy. So let's connect in a little bit deeper. It's funny how just some decks we prefer to work with than others. I pulled out another one, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not vibing with it. So let's connect in and see. Actually, I'm going to get the Kipper to see what we need to know that just give us a little bit more information on this and what the potential things that may be challenging this or need to be looked at. So I've got message, despair. Yeah, someone's struggling here, friends. Okay. This could be you. This could be someone that you're dealing with, vice versa energy and courthouse. It could be that someone is dealing with a situation right now. Maybe there are some form of legalities around it, and, something they have to deal with or experience with. This could just be anything from, a speeding ticket to something to do with finances, something outstanding. I just feel like if anyone's been going through a challenging time, there could be a deeper reason behind it, and maybe they're not expressing it out loud. It's something that they're dealing within. If you've been dealing with someone, Pisces, but it just seems like there's just some legalities in the mix here, for someone anyway, that they're just coming across from a place of concern and worry. So if you've been dealing with someone that is a little out of sorts, not their usual self, they've been defensive, difficult, and maybe withdrawn, this could be potentially why they're dealing with something a bit, that's significant for them in their life, that is really having to have a look at certain situations that maybe someone just doesn't want to face or deal with in this lifetime. I mean, there's a lot of hurts and pains that we all experience that we're like, I didn't expect life to be like this or this to happen to me. And I feel like something's happening here, and you might learn about it, or they might finally share and open up, that helps get you guys closer together. Okay. So you can support each other. So let's have a look what might be hidden and the influences here for you, Pisces. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords, the Chariot energy, the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful. And the Magician. So Pisces, I'm just going to have some of my coffee. I'm really hanging for coffee this morning. Okay. So this is what's hidden or maybe influencing. I feel right now, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, there's a lot of attention right now on looking at things, on looking at a little bit of the detail and trying to make assessment on it with this Page of Swords is what I feel is happening. It's like you're trying to learn or uncover something to know what path or how to move forward. Okay. So I don't know what information that you're trying to call in or receive or look at or find, but that's what I feel is showing up here. So whether this is you about a situation or someone else regarding a situation related to you, but with this Chariot energy, I think whatever information or news that you learn about, it's going to allow you to progress forward and start moving forward in some fashion. I'm not sure what that is in relation to, but I feel there's also a choice to be made here as part of this Chariot energy that I'm getting. With this Ace of Wands and the Magician, there's something that's exciting. There's something that you're looking at, that you're feeling good about, that is getting your interest here with this Ace of Wands. So I don't know what's being presented to you, but you might be finding, if some of you, just to let you know, could be dealing with some form of contract. It doesn't necessarily have to be a courthouse. This to me is just more contract related. Okay. Maybe some of you are needing to look at the finer details here with this Page of Swords energy to figure out which direction that you're going to go, but it's something that's exciting you. And I also feel that this is going to put you in a place that you feel like you can finally do more and share more of your skills, your talent, and bring more of the things that you want in your life, a part of the manifestation process. But it's also recognizing that you have a lot to give here as well with this Magician energy, Pisces. Let's have a look a little bit deeper at the past and how it's impacting today. So Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. This is a great reflection here, Pisces, because sometimes to make decisions, all it takes is gaining some clarity or getting real about a situation to have that new start, that new fresh beginning that you're seeking. And I think there's just this little bit of a reminder for you right now, Pisces, with this Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, is that sometimes things don't need to just be perfectly balanced for it to work. And you know that. How you may see things and how others may see things may not be identical, and that's okay. But I think it's important here is to remember that there's excitement in variety. There's excitement when things need to be, worked, and it's showing me manipulated. And to remember, manipulated doesn't necessarily a negative thing. Manipulated can also be like when you kneading, I think kneading dough, you need to like manipulate the shape, or you need to work with it, right? And I feel like this is a key part here, is what do you need to work with and mold and play and engage with to really get to this place of feeling strong, independent, and successful in what you're doing. But there's something about the work that you've done in the past and the realization of things that you have achieved, and to remember that, because I think that in part of some decision making process here, Pisces, is that I don't know if you're trying to do more than one thing right now, but I think it's just getting honest with what it is that you want, that's going to allow you to feel abundant and successful, and that you're doing what you're meant to be doing. So, just sometimes it's getting back to the basics, okay, and to understand more about yourself and what you really, really want, what gets you excited, what's the potential of something. And maybe that's what you need to sit with, and that's also too as part of some documents that you may need to look over, some type of paperwork, or just papers in general. The papers could be online, so don't disregard that, because we've got the Page of Swords. There's something like in the detail that you need to look at and get to the reality of just a situation, but also your own truth, that I think is really important. So let's have a look at your headspace and what's coming up there and what we need to know, Pisces. And then we'll look at the outcome, your strengths, and things like that. Okay. So 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Page of Wands. So there seems to be a little bit of fear in standing still too long, or not connecting with something like you used to, Pisces. This could be regarding a situation or person. One more. Thank you. Yeah, okay. You're definitely being hard on yourself or a situation that I think is just something to flag here, because with the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, I don't know if some of you are dealing or are getting a few scenarios. So I'm just going to share what they are and coming through. For some of you, you might be worried about someone who's not doing well right now, maybe unhealthy. They could be unhealthy in terms of, sick. But also some could have like mental health issues, and you can see things that are happening. For some of you, this could be, you're concerned of your own pause, or something that's gone quiet and it's stressing you out. So this could come in a couple of different energies, and they're the energies that are showing up here right now. But I can see this is bothering you, Pisces, and I feel this is more a suffering in silence energy is what I'm getting with this 9 of Swords. In addition to that, though, because this is not an all the time energy, okay? This is just when you're in those moments of worry and fear and concern. When you're not in that energy, there's this part of you that is curious and wants to explore something exciting, something new, something that really gets you going. And it's interesting how you've got the 9 of Cups here and the fulfillment of wishes, because that's the same energy. That's a lot about our emotions and where we feel good and where we feel free and where we feel like we are on the right path. So that's what I feel that you're working with and working towards. And this really could be for some of you about a business opportunity, about a change in home, location, job, something of that nature. There seems to be some change or some shift in someone's underlying playground of some kind. So, but behind it too is some significant relationship. So that there's a lot that seems to be happening and going on right now, Pisces, for you. Okay. I'm going to take all of these. So this is looking at the near energies. Okay. So we've got 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Yeah. I think there's someone that's frustrating you right now, Pisces, that's kind of stuck in their own head. And I can see this. I really do see this, but it's impacting you as well. As much as you might be, like I said, times where you're kind of stuck dealing with the energy that you're dealing with. I feel you push through and try to focus on the positive and what it is that you want, what you want to achieve, and how to go after that. But what I'm also seeing is something that you're dealing with that you're kind of done accepting this. It's interesting because this is related to love, and this even little cloud is a love heart. I feel like this is like a loving start or beginning that you want to celebrate, but you're not seeing it right now. And I think this is not just you, this could be someone that you're dealing with about an opportunity or a connection, as in relationship. But someone here is very stuck in their way of thinking. And I just feel like you could be just battling with someone who's just coming from a really negative place, and it's just not fun to deal with. And it's like no one is looking at the heart space right now. I think a lot more people are in the head space, which is causing a lot of challenge and friction. But what I can see is that, again, someone's coming from a place of lack. We see this here as well. So there's definitely someone in your energy coming from a place of lack, Pisces. But ultimately, everyone wants to get to the same destination, which is, or be on the same journey, right? To the 10 of Cups. So making it to that place that is happy, wholesome, connected, and loving. So I don't know what's going on here. I feel that's where we're getting, but someone still here needs to get out of their own way, out of their own way of thinking. And I feel like this will shift and turn. It may take a little bit of progress, but I do feel this shifting and turning. So let's have a look at what your power will be in this situation, Pisces. One more. Thank you, Spirit. They're like, I'm not giving you one. I'm giving you two. Okay. So we've got the King of Wands with the World energy and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like someone's ready to pounce. And I feel this is your energy, Pisces, stepping into this King of Wands energy. And the reason I feel this is you, even though in this week there's been someone I feel who's been watching your next move, the King of Wands energy is very much like goal-oriented, go-getting, charismatic, knows what to do, maneuver, influence to get the results that they seek. But I think you've been in a bit of a waiting pattern to uncover as well what it is that you want to progress and pursue. But what I do see is that there's something coming towards you and you going towards something that is meant to come into your life. That's part of your purpose. And I even feel like destiny in its own way that can turn out very successful and can turn out very like this fresh start, this new chapter in your life. So I'm not sure exactly what this is about. This is goal oriented. This is like very purpose driven work. So this could be around just your workspace or some form of business that you want to go pursue or project. And I see this being very fruitful, whatever it is, but you're coming towards each other, these energies. And it's like it's going to catch you and it's a potential to be successful. So I feel this is closer, not something far away, but I feel like the energies as they come closer, you'll start to feel it speed up here, okay? So let's have a look at the environment and what you need to know. One more. Thank you, Spirit. You've got a lot of successes here, Pisces, a lot of successes, even though underneath there are some struggles for someone you're dealing with. And there is a relationship that needs to potentially be nurtured and healed and coming together. I also see here with the environment and where you're at right now is there is this offer for a new beginning. There is an offer for some opportunity for you to really move forward ahead in a successful way that is also one that brings in, I feel, financial gain and financial benefits as well. So if your purpose is matching that as well, that's a wonderful thing, right? Because we can have dreams, we can have goals, and as we pursue them, if we're, I think sometimes there's this little bit of scarcity that we're not allowed to also want to have the income or have those goals related to income. And it can I'm just feeling like really uncomfortable talking about it right now. And I'm not sure what that's about, but I feel like if money, the topic of money, the topic of finances, the topic of, these financial goals and gains, or, things that you want in your life, material things as well, as part of your pursuit, the conversation feels uncomfortable for me, and I don't know why that is, okay? Money is an energy, so I just want you to be mindful of that. And right now, I feel like this is an important thing to look on and reflect and alchemize and balance out, that you're putting the right, I'm just seeing like, droppers where you squeeze the thing and it sucks up the liquid. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's like trying to understand what you need to put in your own like potion that you drink, right? And there's a saying, I remember my brother used to say this, it's like sometimes we don't, this is not verbatim, but this is kind of the story, is that sometimes we don't recognize we're drinking our own poison from the situations that we're put in, and we're kind of end up doing it to ourselves. And I don't know if you've kind of heard that scenario before, but that's what I feel is being said here, is that when opportunities arrive, Pisces, how are you thinking about these situations? Are you also, when you're engaging, for some reason, I don't know why this is coming up, but clearly this is for someone, is what something about Kool-Aid is I'm also hearing. So I don't know if this is about someone drinking their own Kool-Aid. This could be, the fire energy, which can also be poisonous to the way that we may think or operate about something. But I don't know if, again, I feel like this could be someone that you're dealing with is really having some self-worth, the way that they're feeling about situations, looking about situations, thinking about situations. There's just someone around that is not doing great. And I just feel that as part of this energy, you're really trying to look at the fresh starts, the fresh beginnings, your purpose, your money, where you are, feeling safe and stable. And I think you're really trying to bring together the balance here. So whatever you're taking on or taking in, both mentally, energetically, and spiritually, that you can stay in a harmonious and balanced state, because your goal, you have big goals here. And as much as whoever this is that you want on the journey, or whoever you're trying to call in on this journey, at the end of the day, if there is this negativity or toxicity around you, and again, it's hard when someone is struggling and they can't see past it, or they don't have the resources where they are right now to tap into it, to get themselves out of that way of thinking. It can be a hard thing, but I feel that you're being really smart here, Pisces, in taking care of yourself and really staying focused on the bigger outlook in life right now. So I feel wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, you're very protected, you're very supported, and I feel staying clear on these opportunities that are presenting itself, because there is another opportunity coming up that feels very nice, and like you're on the right path and you're making it. So things are working out very much in your favor. So in terms of your fears, Pisces, we are showing up here the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So there's something that you're concerned about that is impacting you on a, relating to your heart space here with this Three of Swords energy. There is some mental conflict and anguish regarding a situation that someone isn't letting go, or you're questioning something to let go. But this is around your hopes and your fears. Maybe there is this hope of holding on to something that's hurting right now. But I'm seeing this, if there is the relationship energy here or a connection, I do see this working out, but it's just someone's just got something else going on a bit deeper that may be impacting them, and why you're not seeing what you want to see right now. But let's have a look at the overall energy for the outcome here and what we need to know. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. You know, and this is the thing. Sometimes it's destiny, it's fate, and when I look at those things, it's divine work that turns the tables sometimes, Pisces, and ends things. Okay. So whatever that you're finding is clearing out and shifting out. This could be finally it's ending and shifting out someone's thinking, someone's way of communicating, someone's belief system. There's something here around the swords energy. And I know people can say, well, that's being stabbed in the back and blah, blah, blah. This is headspace. This is communication, okay, when it's swords energy. So I really do feel that something here or someone here that BS is coming to an end, okay? It could be like, furthermore, just a situation that needs to come to an end. But I'm just getting strongly it's a belief system, way of thinking, or way of communicating. But we can see here it's also making new plans, Pisces, getting back to the drawing board. It's where things are procrastinating is not a time to procrastinate anymore. It's a time to move forward. With this Lover's energy, it's about also to making a choice and a decision on how you're going to show up for a situation, how you're going to put your heart and soul in a situation. Because right now your intuition is very activated, okay? There's a lot of information that I feel is coming towards you, a lot of information that you can draw upon too when moving through this next chapter of whatever that this is. I do feel like there's still some things that you may need to know. So let's have a look at what that is, because I still think that there's more here that needs to be revealed. What is it that we need to know that needs to be revealed? Just give me a sec, guys. Sorry if that's loud in the microphone, just based on space, that's what's going to happen. All right, what else do we need to know about this High Priestess energy? Okay, we've got a lot of cards. I'm going to take them because they want to tell us something. So we've got the Magician, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, which Ace of Voices, Four of Inspiration, Knight of Inspiration, Seven of Inspiration, the Devil. There's a little bit of spiritual warfare going on. I just want to get real on that, okay? And spiritual warfare is, you know, sometimes the internal battles of trying to do the right thing, or someone coming in your life that wants to challenge and question you on what you're doing. You know you're on path, Pisces, okay? And Spirit is letting you know here that no matter what comes through, no matter what, you know, is pushing to test you here, it's important to stay on path. Bear the necessities of your truth, because you are also protected in this energy, and this is about your North Star, okay? This is about activating that energy. This is Wands energy. So it's taking action and staying true to your purpose, to your North Star here. So whatever, I mean, the Devil energy can also be about, you know, the determination to go after something, okay? But I just feel that this is just a little side warning. Don't allow things to defeat you, to question yourself. You know what you're meant to be doing. And if you say, well, I don't know, Jamie, actually what I'm meant to be doing, you do. You know within yourself, Pisces, what it is that you want in life. And if you're just like, I want to give up, or this is too hard, or, I don't have enough patience, or I'm not getting what I want, what is it that you need that you can do today to keep you moving forward? It's one day at a time, even sometimes 1 hour at a time, 5 minutes at a time. But this is not a time to slow down. This is not a time to give up. So it's just one day at a time, half a day at a time. Find that the time that keeps you, in progress, okay, whatever that is for you, because you do have everything that you need, Pisces, to go and accomplish these things that you want to accomplish, okay? You do have that law of attraction, that magnetic energy about you, and Taurus and Venus, okay, Venus energy, that because that's what the moon energy is in right now. That's very magnetic, attractive energy, okay? But also remembering too, when there is conflict, when there are any challenges that may present itself in communication or the way that people are engaging, what can you do to ease that? Because you've got this olive branch that's talking about how do you ease that to make things, more harmonious, and more, because after the 5 you get the 6, which is talking about moving to a place that's more peaceful, choosing the smoother road, choosing the peaceful road ahead, and sailing that way. But to get that way, someone has to come in with, I'm putting my cards down, getting vulnerable, getting real, and having those honest conversations. Because I feel once you do, you are going to be on the right path. You're going to get to the truth of the matter or the situation that's feeling a little bit something ain't right, because you are worried about being hurt or having to let go of something or being let go of whatever this is. There's something here that you're worried about. It could be your money, but we can see this, guys. But like I said, you're going to get to the truth. And for me, the white owl, that's like a sign you're on the right path, okay? So once you get to that place of, you just got to find what that key thing is to help balance and nurture this out, because there is an opportunity, a very beautiful one here. But I feel there's still someone in the mix that you need to get to a harmonious place, either with them or away from them. You've got to figure out which one that is. Because we are seeing 4 of inspiration. There's something divinely connected here regarding people or a person or a situation, like some form of dynamic. There is a path that you're meant to go through that is very about your divine purpose here, Pisces. And I'm seeing it all on the board here. I'm really seeing it all here, something about your path. And this is where things will get exciting. This is where things will kick up a gear. This is where you'll finally I feel part of this recognition, the reward, the goals, the gains that you're making on this journey. So this moon energy, full moon energy, seems like to be a really sweet one for you, Pisces. It's one that's going to allow you to get clear and get real on a certain situation, but a place to start expanding from and working together with someone to move through this. And maybe right now, even as part of that, you need to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more compassionate, because where you operate and where this other operates is very different energy levels. And I think you have got a lot more of what it takes to be supportive in this. You've got to choose whether it's worth that energy to put in. But what I do see is that maybe you're judging this person because you're concerned on how you're feeling and not really understanding what they're going through, because I don't think they're telling you their hurts, their pains. There's something bigger going on under the surface for them. But in saying that, you've also got a lot of success on your path and journey. So I think it's also important not to put your energy all on them. You can still be caring and compassionate, but you've got something big going on here regarding your own path, your own destiny, and your own purpose here right now. So that energy and your energy is going to beautifully connect. And I do think in a way collide. It's like I see that serendipitous energy happening for you about something that you want to pursue or achieve. And all those things are going to line up. But I think the biggest thing for you is getting out of the defeated space with the way someone is acting or behaving right now, and how you can take your power back a little bit more, instead of feeling like you're not the enemy, like you're the victim here. Because sometimes we don't realize it, like the way they're treating us, the way they're doing this, the way they're doing that, we start looking at them that way. And how can we shift the thinking, going, they're going through something, I'm just going to give them words of support, I'm going to give them words of compassion, I'm going to just ask them what they need, how I can help. And sometimes that's all you need to do to show that you're present, that you care. But it's still going to give you so much more space then to do what you need to do, because I can see that you care about this, I can see that you're worried about this, and you've also got your goals and aspirations. But if this person or situation is weighing you down a little bit, it's going to make it a little bit slower for you to get here. And this is the time now to clear out whatever conversations, whatever truths that need to be had. But it's finding the way to do it that can give that piece of peace and perspective, that you really want to make this work. You don't want conflict. You want to just smooth out what needs to be smoothed out. So how can we help each other? How can we get on the same page? So you've got a couple of things going on here, Pisces, but it's looking good. It's feeling good. And I think you're going to learn the art of how to, like I said, manipulate, but I feel like it's more influence the better outcome for everyone, where it's a win-win situation. Okay. So very excited. All the best for you, Pisces, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye now.